Well, hey everybody, it's your buddy Scott hanging out here. Just wanted to give you guys an update about the Living in Las Vegas podcast. It's December 20th, 2016. Greetings. So a quick update. As I mentioned in last week's show, I had surgery last Friday. And the ailment, which really doesn't sound like that big a deal, is called tennis elbow, which feels like the kind of thing that you have with Buffy on the courts at the country club. If you guys watched any of our shows from last year, you'll notice that several times, I had this black armband just below my left elbow. And that is supposed to help solve this problem without surgery. Here's what the issue is with tennis elbow. Basically, you have a muscle coming off of a bone on the elbow, and it goes over this bump and then down to your arm. And what happens is that muscle, as it goes over the bump, gets irritated and inflamed and causes pain and discomfort. The armband isolates that muscle for it to heal. And as you saw, I did that for months at a time, and I had cortisone shots and nothing really solved it. So we decided, okay, let's get the surgery. So I had the surgery on Friday, and come to find out, and they explained it to me, by the way, but come to find out, the surgery is a wee bit more extensive than one might guess with the name tennis elbow. Here's what they do. You know that little peak, and by the way, everybody has that. If you feel the top outside of your elbow, you'll feel this little bump. So what they do, the first thing they do is they chisel down that bump. So they normally take off about 2/4 worth of bone. Now, I was a lucky one. I had a exceedingly higher bump than normal. So instead of 2/4, they took about 3/4 of thickness off. So about 50% more than normal. And then they remove the muscle that goes over that. So it's pretty extensive. I actually have a picture of the scar. Now I'm going to show this to you, but I'm going to warn you, if you don't want to see it, you don't have to look at it. I'm going to count down to 3 or to 1. 3, 2, 1. Here's what the scar looks like on my elbow. And I'll tell you what, that little bastard hurts. I came out of the surgery going, this hurts a lot. And I was talking to the doctor today. I went in for my first physical therapy. And I'm like, dude, I had my ulnar nerve moved in my right arm. It doesn't hurt this much. And he's like, well, you got to remember, we're in there with the chisel. It's basically you're recovering from a broken arm. I'm like, oh, fascinating. So knowing that, and then starting with the physical therapy today, which is, I think, run by Dr. Mengele, super limited motion. I can't extend my arm. I can't touch my shoulder with my arm. I'm limited to no more than 5 pounds of weight. And to give you an idea of that, I tried to get into my bedroom, and I couldn't turn the doorknob. It was so sore. Oh, Melissa's trying to call me. We'll be talking to her in a moment. Melissa Sal. So what does all this mean? I don't have the mobility I need to both be on the show, host the show, and direct it. So we're not going to do a Living in Las Vegas tonight. And because the Vegas Video Network is taking all of next week off, we won't be doing a show next week either. So no more Living in Las Vegas for the remainder of 2016. So what does that mean? Well, first I want to wish everybody a happy holiday, right? Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Groovy Kwanzaa, whatever floats your boat. And also a happy and safe New Year's. Be careful out there, no drinking and driving. For 2017, we've got some pretty cool things lined up, both for Living in Las Vegas stuff, some more content that we're brainstorming about right now. And also for the network itself, we've got some new things happening within the studio and also some things happening outside of the studio as well. So that's it. No show again this year. We'll see you guys 2017. Take care, everybody. See you then.